Hey guys, Ryan here. Thank you for joining me for another video today. As you can see, I've got my buddy Murphy with me right here in the background. And today, what I want to show you, or what we want to show you, is kind of one of the downsides of selling print on demand online. And I'm going to use the Amazon Marketplace as the example, because one of the students I've been mentoring lately, they had great success, first of all, because they recently launched both their Redbubble store and they got into Amazon merch. And they've been uploading products now to the US market. There wasn't much luck in UK and Germany, but anyways, they were excited. They'd gotten a sale on one of their original designs. Now, this is what's rare. They don't follow my teachings as far as like trend chasing and whatnot. They just do their own thing, create their own designs. And I mean, they're very good at graphic design. So that's the thing. If that's your strong suit, then maybe stick to that. I'm definitely not that great of an artist, so, you know, I chase the trends. But anyways, I'm going to show you one of their t-shirts that sold recently, only to have somebody within 24 hours rip off the design, the keywords, everything, and basically try to steal their profits, if you will. So I'm going to go jump on my computer, and we're going to dive into the story and what we can do to fix it. As you can kind of see there in the background of the thumbnail, that's the design that was stolen. So real quick, before we dive into things, let me introduce myself for the new viewers. I'm Ryan Hogue. I've sold over $1.7 million to date on Amazon, including $250,000 through Amazon merch. If you want to follow the links in the description, I've got a free 7-day Amazon merch mini course delivered via email if you'd like to check that out. I've also got an Amazon merch Facebook group. I'd love to have you there, very active with the discussion. I also publish transparent monthly passive income reports. You can follow my journey as an Amazon merch seller. I also publish the other ways I make money online, but you can literally follow my journey from tier 10 to tier 20,000 where I'm at now. You can go back in time and check those out, or subscribe to the channel and you'll be alerted when I drop them each month. Last but not least, I wrote a full Amazon merch course. This is most valuable if you are newly accepted into the program, because you're facing the biggest learning curve. And it has had past success stories. Notably, one of the students who he was in my college course, I teach web development at a local university, told him about Amazon merch, enrolled him in the course for free because I wanted him to be a success story, and he did not disappoint. He's currently in tier 4,000, so he's crushing it. All right, let's talk about reporting infringement on Amazon merch, because if you have a successful design, the best form of flattery is imitation. I think that's a quote, all right? In my brain, I feel like it's something like that anyways. The best form of flattery is imitation. It sounds right. Unfortunately, it's not something we want to see on Amazon merch. So another one of my students who has done a lot of consulting, we've done a lot of one-on-one. They're just getting set up on Redbubble. They said they had over 20 sales in their first day of going live on Redbubble, which is awesome. They're also on Amazon merch, because why wouldn't you be on Amazon merch? Get out of here. Come on. Of course we're going to be on Amazon merch, and they're finally able to publish to the US market. This was a completely original design. I'm going to actually show you a close-up of the graphic that she sent me. And again, when I say completely original, this isn't like niche research or anything like that. This is, hey, I'm creative, I'm feeling inspired, I'm putting pen to paper, and I'm creating this graphic and stringing the words together associated with it. So this is truly original. They uploaded it yesterday, so I'm recording this video on July 10th. July 9th, they uploaded it, and as you can see, you can actually see it here in this picture as well, but if you scroll down on the page on Amazon listings, you can see like Amazon bestseller rank. Now, if it's sold, it has a bestseller rank, or BSR for short. And if you grab the free DS Amazon Quick View Chrome extension, which I can put a link in the description. This is my favorite Chrome extension, completely free. They do have a paid upgraded version. I don't know what that gets you. I only use the free version, but it'll put the bestseller rank of all products in the search results. Like, I couldn't live without that, because it helps me with my merch business, KDP, FBA, everything. So she has a BSR on her shirt, which means she got a sale. Now, the reason I shared that is because when she was ripped off, literally one day later, July 10th, ripped off, I think it's because she had a BSR. Because think about it, Amazon's catalog, I can't even fathom how big it is and how fast it's growing with like print on demand products, for instance. So if someone's just going to steal existing designs, you can't really, there's no logic to stealing designs that haven't sold. But if you see a bestseller rank, all of a sudden you've got something to look for when you decide, hey, I'm going to steal a design. Plus, this is the thing that probably you don't want to hear, but like, as a web developer, now I've never written any bots like this, but like, in theory, you could very feasibly write bots to scrape the catalog for bestseller ranks, and that would validate that, hey, this niche has sold. And you could use other methods to kind of qualify niches as well through automation. It's kind of what like Merch Informer, Merch Titans, Merch Ninja, those are the 3 research tools that I use. It's kind of what they do for us anyways, except I think they go through an Amazon API. Anyways, enough with the nerdy stuff. Anyway, this person just blatantly ripped off the design though. I mean, like, this is basically almost an exact replica of the design. So this is the side-by-side. So this is the design from the person that's stealing. So what do we call that again in Amazon? The hijacker. Even though this isn't technically a hijack's more like you're selling through Seller Central, FBM or FBA, and someone just jumps on your product listing and undercuts you. So this is not that. This is just a stealing of the keywords, design, etc. So still, it sucks. You know what I mean? And what's crazy is this happened within 24 hours. I mean, you got to stop and admire that for a second. It's quite fast. But then stop admiring it because this person sucks. But just look at the comparison here. Like, this is the Procreate source file that the student sent me, and then this is the replica that somebody made. So pretty darn close. I mean, they basically just copied it without doing a exact pixel for pixel. They call that P4P copy. And I said, you know what? Let me do a quick screen grab from the Amazon t-shirt, pull it into Google Images, and see what I find. Oh, what do you know? There it is. It's on Pinterest. So this person who is stealing original artwork, well, maybe not original artwork, but original designs, let's at least call it stealing designs, also steals original artwork. What a surprise. You know what I mean? They truly don't care. It's just a blatant ripoff from Pinterest with some butterflies added. And this person's a true POS, if you can figure out what that acronym stands for. Piece of. Anyways, July 10th. So again, here we are. This is today. This is today as of recording this. And you can see this again by going to their Amazon listing, scrolling down, and you see date first available, July 10th. And yeah, and it gets worse, unfortunately, because they went ahead and added, I didn't even scroll forever, but they added at least 10 plus products. So I didn't put all of them on this slide. But if you keep scrolling, there's like additional different fit types on t-shirts and whatnot. So they continued to try to dominate the SERP, the search engine results page, by drowning out the original design and flooding it with their replica design on various different product types. Now, that is actually a good strategy if you're trying to make money. However, it's a bad strategy if you're literally stealing somebody's intellectual property. And this is the seller account. So they have 1 lifetime review. They are a new seller. And they only have, 1 review indicates that maybe, we can't really gauge how many sales they've actually made. You could actually click their seller account, scroll through, and try to figure it out. But relatively new seller, and I'm guessing they will not last too long on Amazon if this is their primary strategy for making money. All right, solution real quick. And I know that's why you guys probably are here. So I've harped on that person long enough. This is how you solve the problem. This is what my student is being proactive and doing at the moment. So if you go to amazon.com/report/infringement and sign into your Amazon account, you can then report them for IP infringement through this form. Now, one thing I wanted to note is that you have to read the page because there's various avenues you can take. Amazon is a behemoth, and even within their own company, there isn't always like a clear-cut path for exactly where you need to be and what you need to be doing to accomplish whatever it is you're trying to do. So you can actually like use a separate form in Seller Central, which is the top link there where it says sellers may use this contact us form. That will take you to Seller Central. So if you're exclusively selling on merch, that link will not do anything for you. Alternatively, there's also a buyer form. So, if you, just saying, like, you may be able to use that, send it to friends and family, and maybe have them also submit the form and just report the guy infringing. Also, this is a quick, I'm not going to walk through the form. It's going to be specific to each person that's filling it out. The part that you do need to know, though, is if you scroll down after that section I just showed you, there is a, I'll just read this part. The ASIN or Amazon Standard Identification Number or the URL of each product you're reporting. So you want to copy paste that. By the way, the ASIN, it looks like that you see in the search bar there, B08CR. Most ASINs that you'll find right now start with B0. You can grab that in the URL. You can also grab that on the product listing page by just scrolling down to the product details, and it should say ASIN somewhere. You can report up to 50 products at the same for the same specific concern in one form. If you have different concerns to report, please submit one form for each concern, so don't mix them. But yeah, just copy paste the ASIN or the URL. It'll pull in the seller name. As you can see here, it pulled in this seller name, and it even told us that it's a new seller. So then you just check that box, and then just so you know, you can't really like abuse this process. I would highly recommend against trying to do that. Like even at the bottom there, it says I have a good faith belief that the contents described above violates my rights described above or those held by the rights owner, and that the use of such contents is contrary to law. I declare under penalty of perjury that the information contained in this notification is correct and accurate, and that I am the owner or agent of the owner of the rights described above. Because if you're like a big brand like MLB, MLS, NFL, all those NBA, it's not like the person in charge is reporting listings on Amazon. They outsource that work. So then someone that is acting as an agent on their behalf can also submit this form. So then you check that checkbox, hit submit, and hopefully within a few days, Amazon cleans up those listings. Now, if you're on the receiving end of these, I'm pretty sure I know how it works because, yeah, I've received at least one of them in my time. I have like 15,000 products on the catalog. So even if it's right or wrong, you're going to get one if you have 15,000 products on the catalog. It's just how it works. You're given a chance to just delete them. So anytime I see this, I just delete. I don't care. I'm not going to fight that. My Amazon seller account's too valuable to be getting into arguments with people on the internet. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helps some of you guys. I hope most of you are watching just because you're subscribed to my channel and you were just looking to learn something new. I hope you're not watching because you're dealing with this issue, with this headache. Personally, trust me, I've dealt with it quite a bit, but it's another balancing act of like, how can you generate the most money with your time? And trying to police Amazon's catalog by reporting copycats, it doesn't directly generate income, right? Like creating a new product and selling it, that can directly generate income, whereas reporting a copycat doesn't directly generate income. It can indirectly generate income because then a customer doesn't have to choose between them and you. They just choose you. But you get what I'm saying, hopefully. So it's like a whole mind game. But anyways, I hope this video helped. I hope that my student is able to get that copycat removed. And by the way, if I didn't say so, she gave me permission to share her listing there. So she was happy that I did. Anyways, thank you guys for watching till the end. If you liked the video, just let the YouTube algorithm know by hitting that like button. And if you're not subscribed, all I ask is hit that big red button. And if you want to be notified the next time I drop a video, click the bell icon and YouTube will let you know. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.
Passive Income School is open. Enroll now at RyanSmethod.com. Thank you.